I'm at the Asian Memorial. A spot that I found when I came back to DC 2018 in June. Man has taught humans a lot of things. And one of the things that they say we need for survival: food, clothes, and shelter. As I say, I, David Givins, Mr. Givins, am the superior intellectual, athlete, human being that will ever exist, forever. I'm correcting that fallacy, that lie. Food, clothing, shelter, they're not the necessity that men or human beings need to survive. There is something much more greater than food, clothes, and shelter that we human beings need in order to survive. I, Mr. Givins, I am the know. I know what's supposed to be done and taught. Tank. I think, but I would never create a think tank with a bunch of people. Because as I said, I am the superior intellectual that will ever exist. And when the creator of existence gives me a little of its intelligence, then I am definitely the no tank, not the think tank. So food, clothing, shelter, they're not a necessity for survival. They're not the most important things for human beings. There is something much more greater than food, clothing, shelter. And I've always talked about gravity's inability to hold water. And it's right here. This is just running water. And this right here, if you look at it and analyze it, it will tell you that gravity is a fraud, that gravity doesn't hold water. But if you look and analyze this at an intellectual level, and you got to be at the highest level, you will understand when I say that food, clothes, and shelter is not the most important thing for the human being. Those three gentlemen, you see that they are alive, who passed by my camera view. Think about the three essentials that they say humans need: food, clothing, shelter. They're using maybe one of the three, but there is something much more greater than that. And I've already spoken about it, and I've already talked about it, and I've already mentioned it. So I want you to analyze this Asian memorial and those three gentlemen that walked by, and ask yourself, why would Mr. Givins say that food, clothing, and shelter is not the most important things to humans? There is something greater than that. You got to be a hell of an intellectual and analytical human being to be able to figure that out. It's simple, obviously, when you get it. And I don't want to hear no people say, oh, I knew that. Yeah, right. Much love to my beautiful girls and their parents and the superpower of the human race. The girl, Adela. Much love to you. And all my beautiful girls. But all power to the girl who is the sole owner of the land's totality. I end with them in my picture.